set up that if you try to escape any way, any which way, you're gonna get caught up. It's a checks and balance system.
You talking about the mean?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 5 and 19. 18. Start at 18. 5 and 18.
5 and 18?
Yeah. Amos 5 and 18.
Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
That's right. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, I can't wait till the Lord come back. I can't wait till the Lord come back. Or we'll see when the Lord come back. You know, so they want to dispute whether we right or whether they right. And they say we see in that day. It says, woe to them, destruction to that man.
Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That's right. It ain't gonna be no good times. It ain't gonna be your house shot coming back to play Park Cheesy, shoot some ladders, you know, pick up game of 21 with you or something.
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
That's right. So you can try to run from the martial law and get caught up in the famine and die and starve to death. Or you can juke the famine and get caught up by disease. Or get put in a concentration camp. Or get hit by a missile. Or just get shot down by the troops. There's plenty of ways to die. You got something?
No. I was looking for something.
Isaiah 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
That's what it just said. The day of the Lord's coming with, it's a day of darkness and not light. That's cruel and in fierce anger. It's not going to be a pretty sight in that day. It's going to be pretty to the men of the Lord because we know what's going to happen. We know that Yahweh Shai is coming back. We know that the so-called UFOs are chariots and it's angels in those ships. What everybody else seeing they're going to fear, we know that that's our salvation.
Right. It says, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
That's right. That's anyone who's not in this truth, basically. That's teaching the truth and learning the truth in the proper context of the scriptures. Because if you follow a Nate, then you're going to be destroyed. He's leading you down a path of destruction. You was a wicked ass nigga, Nate, for breaking down the mark of the beast like that. You just, that's that rockabye baby Israelites putting you back to sleep.
The precept I have is what the brother said earlier about basically the destruction is inevitable. When he was reading it, Amos, how, you know, the lion, the bear, and the snake precept, right? It says this in 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 39, and for our sakes, peradventure, it is that the floods of the righteous are not filled because the sins of them that dwell upon the earth. So he answered me and said, go thy way to a woman with child and ask of her when she hath fulfilled her 9 months, and for a womb may keep the birth any longer within her.
That's right. When a woman's ready to have the baby's gonna come. She can't stop it. She can't put the brakes on. She can't hold her bowels or anything like that. The baby's gonna come. So that's America can't protect itself. It can't build a billion-foot wall to block out the missiles or put a dome over it. It's not gonna happen. When it's time for the destruction to come, it's gonna come.
Then said I, No, Lord, that can she not. And he said unto me, In the grave, the chambers of souls are like the womb of a woman. For like as a woman that travaileth maketh haste to escape the necessities of the travail, even so do these places haste to deliver those things that are committed unto them. So America's trying, like the brother said, even though you can't duck it, but you're trying to escape it. You're trying to escape those pains. You know? You're trying to get out of that travail, because America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. They're trying to create nuclear missile defense systems. They're trying to encamp around Iran and stop their nuclear capabilities, their nuclear enrichment program. Okay, that's why they're posted up in all these other countries. It's because they know that these countries is going to turn on them. All right, so they're basically keeping watch on all the countries. All right, that's why they're stationed in the Philippines and China and all these other places, because they're keeping watch. Even got spies in the CIA, different things of that nature, because they want to watch these other countries. But they can't escape the inevitable. Okay?
Yeah, he said that those things are committed to them. You know what I'm saying? That's a commitment.
Yeah.
We went through that last week. A commitment. That's something that you all the way in, man. You knew what you committed to.
You bind it.
Yeah, you know, you bind into that shit, man. And you know what? Now you deserve it, because you, like you said, like the brother read earlier, you strove against the Lord, man. And you're not of Israel. In Israel, we strove against the Lord at a point in time, but the Lord said He will redeem us. So you have no chance, man. You committed to it, man.
Do some more of that?
Nah.
Isaiah 13, and verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
That's right. That's talking about wisdom, knowledge, and in those times. That's talking about the men that's out here on the corners now giving you the word, not gonna be out there in those days. Did you think we're gonna set up a camp on this side of the street and martial laws on that side of the street? You think we're gonna post up outside the concentration camp and make a video about the concentration camp while niggas in the concentration camp? No, you should have already seen the video when we showed you the video of the concentration camp before it even opened.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water.
That's right. It's not going to be a physical famine, even though there is going to be a physical famine, but not this particular famine that it's speaking of.
But of hearing the words of the Lord.
That's right, of hearing the words of the Lord. That's the internet being cut off, so you can't watch the videos at that time. That's the men that's out here making the videos, doing what the scriptures say by that time, because that's that time that it's gonna be in. That's what matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 16:16.
Jeremiah 16:16. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters.
That's right. That's what we out here doing right now. We're fishing. We're casting the bait, which is the word, out to the elect. And the elect's gonna bite on that bait, and they're gonna come into the truth. And it said, and after I'll send for many hunters. So once the bait's been caught, and those fish are turned to men, and the elect is sealed, they're gonna turn to hunters.
It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
That's going back to what we said earlier about in Ezekiel, about the Most High putting that anger on them. That's him putting the anger on the hunters to hunt, to kill the 2/3, to kill the heathen.